Well, I'll tell you what, that wind is pretty biting today. That's okay. We can handle
Don't be a little sissy man. Don't be a little sissy man and quit your crying.
it. Hope everybody's doing fantabulous today. I know I am.
A little late.
There's some things that just goes along with this. You know, the people see you out there carving, they're like, oh, hey, guy's carving. Okay, honey. He stops carving. Okay, well, he stopped carving. Well, there's always more to it than that. So you got to clean bars out and stuff like that. Make sure they're still oiling right. And really, I mean, depending on the carving, you know, it can be every carving. Like this particular one, yeah, I had to clean it out, clean the bar out. And so here's what I'm thinking. I got this stuff down here, more of it, more of what's left. And I got my little bear. He's climbing up, and he's looking to the right. And I think I'm going to put another little bear underneath of him, looking to the left, like, you know, they're watching to make sure nobody's coming. Maybe, I don't know, something like that. But I'm just kind of putting it together in my head as I go. And I don't know what I did with my chalk. I can draw it out, but I'm just going to start with digging the head out. And the head's going to be right here. And go from there and see what we got, you know. And I mean, there's some excess material here. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. Let's see how good you can see that. Be the first thing. Hope everybody's doing pretty good. See what we got. Hey, Dad, glad to see you in there. Ray and Sandy, Duke City Fishing, awesome. Glad to see you, Daryl, awesome. Possum 350, awesome. See you in there, my man. Heck yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'll get this back a little bit. And yeah, I had a yellow marker or stick or chalk around here somewhere. There it is. I see it. And the heck of it is, you won't be able to see the marks, but that's okay. Y'all don't have to see it, right? It ain't that big a deal, is it? Let's see, more right in there is what I'm thinking. Something like that. Okay, let me get that chalk. So it's kind of fat here still yet, and I just got thinking I want to leave that kind of heavy. Well, at the same time, if I'm going to put another bear under here, dig his head out, it's probably going to be in kind of a competition with that piece of wood. So whatever, you know. Let's see, right about like that. But draw it out. Maybe I should have drew this out before I got on here. But you know, you can't get everything right. If you could get everything right, I don't know. And I don't really like that. I think I'd like it more if it was. Let me clean that off real quick. I haven't started the saw yet, so I'll start the big one, or the bigger. None of these saws are big, but you guys know what I mean. Okay, do-over, right? So, if I come out, I'm just looking what I got. I can cut some ear in here, and I just assume this head be maybe a little more. A little more like that is really what I'm thinking. Yeah, this be the back of the head. Ear here. Yeah. Okay. Thinking out loud, right? Muzzle there, muzzle there. Try to make this bear look like that bear as much as I can. I mean, I don't have to, right? But it's just the way that's getting into that piece of the post I'm going to have to cut some of that out before I even go. Try to take some of that out so I can work his head in there. But that said, we'll go ahead and get started at it, see how this comes out. I haven't even fired up a saw yet. And I go, well, I guess I have, but let's see who else we got in here. We got Dad, Amy Joe, how's it going? Tony Newton, Creation Dust. Hey, how's it going, buddy? All right, guys, if you're in here and you're not subscribed to any of these people lit up in the blue, quite a few of these people are carvers, be it Dremel carvers, chainsaw carvers. Creation Dust, he's an awesome chainsaw carver. Amy Joe, awesome Dremel carver. Ray and Sandy, he is awesome. He's an awesome crafter. He makes all kinds of stuff out of crafts, or pieces of wood. There's all kinds of people in here that do all kinds of different stuff. Check out their channels. And you can do it now, okay? I don't necessarily need you to watch me. That though, you know, this is a channel for you know, other similar people with HD or ADHD type related something or other, you know. And in my case, I'm just extremely impatient, you know. I can't wait. In fact, can you see it's already done? No. Oh yeah, I had to jack with you a little bit, but you know, that's the other thing. I remember Alex, you know, he's in Russia. He would say, I can't understand that guy. He talks too fast. And I do that on purpose so that Putin can't tell what I'm saying. Or, you know, I'm letting them know, hey, our rockets are good to go. But no, they sounds like are really broke down, but they are good to go, just so you Russians know. They are good to go. Our rockets are ready. Anyway, whatever. They ain't my rockets. That's for sure. Jesus don't have no rockets. He don't need them. I'm having fun so far. I don't know how much y'all can see it, and my big butt's in the way. But that's it. Appreciate y'all being in there. Hey, Dances with Aardvarks, Louisa Rebelli. Glad to see you guys in there too. Possum. Hey, Possum has a channel, Creation Dust 777, the 27-year chainsaw carver. You guys should check him out. Skipjack Cindy. Boy, you talk about some big time there. She catches some giant catfish. You guys want to check her out too. All right, I'm going to keep looking at this guy, and I'm starting to get a little shape in here of his head, and I'm wanting to put him kind of looking up, and that's why I'm kind of digging down. And I'm just taking my time because for me, this was fairly complicated. Heck yes, I got a little bit of head dug out of here, and I got to dig this other ear out. That's going to be the tricky part, putting this head in here. And actually, I'll probably start right here. I still got the opportunity. I can twist the face a little bit, and so I think I'm going to do that. Let's see what we got here. All right, 85 and 30. Hey, Greg Davis, glad to see you in there. Cat's Piece, hope you're doing pretty good. All right. Hey, appreciate you checking in there, Louisa Rebelli. We do this all the time. We're nuts. A lot of these people are nuts. We're all carvers of one type. But anyway, I think I'm going to do that. I can start my ear right here with this little piece I got left, and I can twist the head a little bit. It's still got some life in it, but there's some pieces. I just got to take these pieces out a little bit at a time. Dig my way into it. That's what I'm thinking. And actually, at this point, I kind of like to take that long bar and get this established, what the straight line is in there, that I can't go any further than. curve that out a little bit. That'll make it a little easier for me to dig my head out. I know how far in there I can go. All right. All right, that kind of gives me an idea. I know where my limb is. I know where my legs are. I don't have to worry about jack on that. So I can start digging this other ear right out of here. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm not getting too carried away with taking anything off at any depth. And the reason for that is I'm gonna have both arms around this, holding on to the post. So I'm trying to take it easy, chip away a little bit at a time. I don't want to cut something I regret, you know what I mean? But heck yeah, let's see what we got here. Possum pie on Sunday. All right, heck yeah. Let's see. She made pumpkin cheesecake recipe this morning. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Boss lady likes pumpkin stuff. I don't. And then they always make fun of me. They're like, yeah, you should like this stuff. You know, no, I just don't like it. I can't help it. You know, I mean, there's got to be something wrong with me, right? Otherwise, I would be perfect. out eventually, but boy, it wanted to fight, didn't it? But anyway, that head sits back in there, so it's just tricky digging it out, and the paw or the arm is going to be coming around here and grabbing this post, so I can go ahead and cut down to here. That'll give me a little more room to be able to get inside of there. So I'll play with it. Make it about the same depth of muzzle. That's pretty close. Really, it's pretty about the same. So it's starting to come together, or at least I can reach back in there, that ear a little bit, and I can see other places I can take out now to about the right heights, like about there for the arms. Heck yeah. So I can see the head. I don't know if you guys can see the head. Yeah, you can see the head. All right, let's see what else we got here. Good conversation between Cat, Ray, and Sandy. Possum 350 legend. Be sure to check out his channel, Creation Dust 777. Be sure to check his channel out as well. Awesome Chainsaw Carver. You can become a member of this channel, and I will mail you one of these awesome stickers, or maybe even two. If you're decent, I might mail you two. You just never know. what, as if this weren't complicated enough for my skill level, I still got enough muzzle there that I think I'm going to do his mouth open. And so I need to draw the arm out with the saw, kind of come along through here and zip that out toward here. And then, yeah, I guess you'll see, right? Hey, appreciate you guys watching. Kind of gives you guys an idea where that arm's at. The shoulder would be right here. His back's going to be right here. He's going to be sitting on his butt on the ground. That's the goal. But anyway, now that I kind of got that arm dug up, I can go ahead and finish the face. Y'all see what I'm talking about. It's going pretty good. Lots of smile. Hey, baby kisses. Glad to see you in here. Heck yeah. Hey, Lori Keller, member of the channel. Awesome. Glad to see you. All right, we're digging this little head out of here a little bit at a time. We got an arm established now. And so we're going to clean him up. He's kind of mangled right now. He looks like, I don't know, the guy from Goonies. One eye's up here, or one part of his head's here, one part of his head's here. Y'all can't see it to realize it's as bad as it really is. But anyway, we'll fix it up a little bit at a time. Hey, I need a drink. Man, I'll get some sawdust in here. Hey, and again, just in case we have any people from, especially Russia, but any other foreign country, and you think I talk too fast, sorry, I don't want to tell you. I just don't want you guys to know all our secrets. Yeah. I can't believe that guy talks so fast. suck air. I'm gonna dump some fuel in it. Hope you guys are doing pretty good. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Hey, West Country Mudlarks. Glad to see you in there, my man. All right. Heck yeah. Okay, let me put some more fuel in this baby. Woo. So I'm stuck in between needing the coat and not needing the coat. And I'll tell you straight up, I probably had the coat on so long at this point, if I take it off, I'll sweat it and I'm going to get cold. So I'll probably just leave it on. I got a long sleeve shirt on under, you know, flannel shirt, but I think I'll do better off. I don't know, I could try it because I'm pretty dang on hot-blooded anyway. I mean, like inferno-y fire, yeah. If there was a hell, it's inside this coat, let me tell you. Okay, hold on a second. Of course there's a hell. People might have differing beliefs about exactly what it is, but there's definitely a hell. Okay, just so you guys know. All right, I'm gonna take it off. Try to maybe cool off a little bit. Okay, so he's getting close. I'm gonna dig that little ear. The ear, the way it's coming out, it's like he smashed against a tree, which is kind of what you really wanted it to look like anyway. But I want to dig this mouth out before I go any further with like curving the back and a little butt and all that stuff. I want to get the head rough because I mean that really brings it out. It's inspiring. What the head looks like really determines the rest of this thing. It's inspiring. You know, that's how I look at it anyway. It's inspiring me. I don't know about you guys. What the heck? I put fuel in it. Yeah, I'd like to imagine with that mouth open like that, that he's saying, uh-oh, Frank, here they come. Hey, Fred V. Yeah, I probably do. Yeah, heck yeah. Dust, dude, it's blowing 10 to 15 out here. I'm not all that worried about it. Hey, Mick Jagger, man, thanks for the great music. How about that? And them big lips and dancing around and going. Anyway, whatever. Let me keep on going. Dig this guy's nose out now. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Mick Jagger's in the house. Be sure and check him out. Yeah, I mean, you can't see. You know, Mr. Smart Aleck, you need this, you need that, you need your head examined. I know all that stuff already. You can't see by the bottom of that. The wind is blowing out here like crazy, dude. Yeah, I ain't wearing no mask. Hell, it'd probably be, I mean, it'd be fogged up like, you know, two people in the back of a car or something. You tread, mind your own business. Like what Matt said. Matt Carvers, he said, Bear knows how to handle trolls. Absolutely. I know how to handle trolls. Yes, I do. That's for sure. Let's see what we got here. 55, 139. Hey, Carson Trimble, Mike Tyson, and Jake Paul. Man, I'm telling you, somebody got paid off to get their butt kicked, didn't they? It was all fake and phony. $60 million down the drain so an old guy and a young guy could fight, and they could both say they had a good time. Hey, Lance Emmon, Southeast Ohio. Diego, hello. How you doing, my man? What? Strong Black Rifle coffee? Oh, here's good stuff, man. All right, I think the head, rough work for the front of the head is perfect. I mean, it's pretty much done. And then if you look at this side to that side, I mean, they look a lot alike. So that part went good. So I'm gonna keep working the rest of the bear down. Work this arm, the feet. I need to do a line here, dig the head out, give him a little bit of a back curve. I'm gonna draw it with this and then do it with the other saw. lied. I'm gonna do it with this saw. I lied again. I'm gonna do it with the other saw. That one ain't long enough. I'm lying a lot. What the heck? Your mom. Clean this out a little bit around here so I don't end up shoving this thing in the dirt. I got pieces everywhere. Just the way it goes. But I mean, this thing's coming up pretty cool. And I was talking to Creation Dust a little bit about this today. That, you know, I kind of, you know, this is a big step for me, making multi-combinational pieces like this here. So how to do, what to do. I could, you know, maybe I could put a raccoon in there or something. I don't know, you know, just trying to figure it out. Because this is definitely more complicated carving for me. But what was I going to put in here? And he's the one that said, you really ought to put a bear in there facing the other way. That's what we're doing. I'm not going to get that the way it's setting though. So let me cock this up on something. I don't think it's going to fall. No, that's not going to fall. I ain't so sure. All right, here we go. And really, I should have brought my my log stand that I use down here from up there by on the concrete, but yeah, I wasn't thinking that far ahead. And I really don't think I'm going to get that far down before I run out of light anyway. So realistically, what I'm doing next is I'm digging that, cut back in here a little bit, and then little legs around here. Same thing, leg be wrapping around the same way as the arm, and just kind of straight out more or less, kind of still holding on to the log though. In fact, I might kind of denote that, but I want to get this side done because I'd have to turn it to work on the other arm. And rather you guys see what I'm doing than not see what I'm doing, right? You would rather have seen what I was doing than not, right? Man, the guy's standing on the other side the whole time. What the heck? That's just for reference. I mean, that's not too bad for a belly. He'd be kind of bunched up anyway. You know, they're fat. He's fat. They're all fat. I'm fat. You guys are fat. You guys know what I'm saying. Bunch of fatsos. Anyway, anyway, I go ahead and kind of draw the foot out and work that in there. Yeah, I might as well. I got a reference line here, idea how to go, kind of the point. I had to cut some of that off, and it still looks like there's a little too much arm there. But anyway. Clean some of that stuff off so I can kind of see what I'm doing and go from there. But I mean, this dude's looking pretty good. I'm glad I did what I'm doing, and I took Creation Dust suggestion on that. Hey, Freaky Mom, what's going on? EHZD10, glad. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Looking pretty good. Kind of cute little guy. I'm digging him out a little bit of time. I ain't gonna get him done today, but at least get this side done and started on the other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock some of that, oh, whatever you call the pulp off or whatever it is. I'll tell you guys too, something, and it's not a public service announcement or anything like that, but seriously, boy, in that sunset, beautiful back there. Let your friends inspire you. You guys that are carvers, let your friends inspire you. I'm inspired by you guys. And some of you in particular more than others, yes, that's going to be normal. Some you relate to more, you know, like for instance, Creation Dust, he's a chainsaw carver, so of course I'm going to relate more to him. He inspires me, but I am also inspired by other people I see on here. The Electric Whittler, Ray and Sandy, Matt carves, among some of them that, you know, do similar stuff to me. Amy Jo, that she keeps carving, one of my cove workers all the time. It's crazy, you know, and I told her that too. Freaky Mom, I would take that stick and I would beat that pumpkin. I would have set it down and hit it straight up and down instead of side to side though. So if you ever make another video like that, it was very inspiring. However, I'm not going to take my chainsaw and start whacking this thing until something breaks. But be inspired by each other. You know, other ones that are in here that does this stuff. Woodworker's Handyman, We Do Handyman, Woodworker's Dilemma. He's another one. Carves can be very inspiring. Creek Stain, he can pick up a rock and he can look at that rock and he can see stuff in it. See things, geological formations, maybe faces, you know, things that are just kind of there by happenstance. Most people would look at it and never think nothing of it, but he can see stuff. Be inspired by your friends to do this stuff, because I'm inspired by what I watch my peers do, and you guys are my peers. I appreciate you being that. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. That just lets me look at it a little better. Maybe I'm silly, but I think it does. So I'm gonna dig a bunch of this out to kind of get that leg's bowed out, and I want to dig some of this belly out of it. And actually, I think I might cut a lot more of the belly out, actually, probably about through here and through there, and just dig this leg out. See how it goes. Boy, it's pretty in the background, isn't it? Yeah, so that pretty much, I mean, I could do a little more shaping to the leg. But that's the leg. It looks pretty good. I guess I will go ahead and round that out just a little bit. Let's give this fat little guy a tail. What do y'all think about that? Give him a tail. Hey, he's looking pretty daggone good. I'm pretty happy with it. Let's see what we got here. Hell, Given. I don't know who Given is, but hey, Given, if you're in there, how's it going? All right, let's give this guy a tail. Can't hurt. He's awful fat. I'm awful fat. You're awful fat. We're all awful fat. These guys are fat, ain't they? It's like, man, I don't want to watch that guy no more. He keeps making fun of me. Okay, fatty fatso, right? Me too. I'm including myself. All right, flip this baby around and start working on the other side. Piece out of there. And you can look at yesterday's work. Whew, looking pretty good. Heck yeah, what we got? Been on here 68 minutes and it's 5:11. So I figure I got 10 to 15 more minutes. Layered chocolate cake. I like what you're saying there, Possum. All right. Woohoo. Layered chocolate cake. I want about 10 layers of chocolate. I want that cake to be cake pan 2 inches thick times 5. How about that? Layer, layer, layer. And I ain't talking about, you know, plastic knife. Put a little bit of chocolate on. I'm talking about can per layer. Whole can. You know, get the can. Or get the knife in there, put it out. Okay, bring another pan over. Times 5. What do you think? I don't know. Sounds pretty good to me. Hey, Lori, appreciate that. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to start digging out the paw, front side here, until I run out of light. Now, this one, since it's already up there a little bit, I think I can bring the arm up here and have it reaching a little higher. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We'll draw it out here real quick and kind of get an idea. Casey just said the other day, and he's in there listening, so I got to bring this up. He said Casey uses the 170 because it's lighter. And I told the boss lady, I said, from here on out, the EMS 170 will be known as the woman's saw. And therefore, I'm using the woman's saw. It's like shooting a 243 at a deer. You know what I mean? They shoot it because it just, you know, and they got there, oh, I don't want it to break my shoulder. And they pick it up, you know, and the deer comes along and they're like, oh, oh, oh. We didn't hit it yet, honey. Oh, look at that. Oh, this thing is so fun. Well, could you hit the deer for God's sake? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, forever known as the woman's saw. And I use one. Anyway, I just think that's fun. You can have a little bit of chauvinism here and there without anybody getting offended, right? Yeah, so you guys tell me, you men that are in there, does your wife do that when she shoots a 22 or whatever? It's like, whoa, that's so fun. Maybe it's just around here. I don't know, but that's how they act, you know. I don't know, whatever. He's gonna say, I heard you making fun of me. Don't get me wrong, Boss Lady ain't shooting no 243. She'd be scared of that. My step grandpa, man, he'd hand you a 30-06 and he'd say, when you can shoot this, boy, you're a man. I'm like, oh, wow. I don't know if I ever got there, man. That still hurts. I mean, that's like the 12 gauge slug gun. I don't shoot no stinking 12 gauge slug gun anymore. I mean, back in the day, yeah. I mean, you're just abusing yourself by shooting that stupid thing. What are you talking about, man? It's a man's gun. Yeah, it is. Until it beats him up so bad, he's an old man now because he kept shooting that stupid hard kicking, knocked his shoulder off. But let me tell you something. When you can knock a goose down at 50, 60 yards in the sky, I'll shoot 3.5 shells at waterfowl all the time. I'll take that. I'll take that abuse. But not no deer slugs. I'm not interested. In fact, I'll tell you guys what, if you hunt Canadian geese, there's 2 ways to hunt Canadian geese. With a dog in the park or with your shotgun, 3.5 inch, like number BBs or triple Bs, something like that. I mean, throw rocks at them. You might as well just dump rocks in your shot. That's how you hunt Canadas. That's how I hunt Canadas. Occasionally with the truck, you know, if I'm driving down the road, something happenstance happened to be out on the road, you know. Maybe I shouldn't be telling y'all this. No. No. I've only killed a few like that. No, I've never killed any like that. But it's funny. It's funny. Now, I I did, one thing I will tell you guys, I did hit a turkey vulture in a Chevy vehicle once, and this is how badly Chevy vehicles are built. It almost totaled it. It almost totaled the Chevy vehicle, and heck, the bird didn't even die. I mean, that's awful. I gotta check my battery. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna freeze up before dark. It's getting close though. Let's see. Hey, Brian Blake, appreciate you popping in here. We're crazy, I know. Stupid would be more correct. Correctamundo. That's a little Spanish lingo for you, in case you didn't know. Okay, I'm at least gonna denote maybe. Let me use that other saw. Reach in there a little bit better. That piece out with the thing. It's starting to really hit though, darkness is. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it's really starting to hit now. most of it done. Here, I'll pull it up here and show you guys what I did. If I can do it without tripping, you know. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so there's that guy. Here's what we got so far on the back side of this guy. He's got a lot got to come out here. And, you know, they're fat. They're both fat. Yeah, you can see that. But anyway, it gives you an idea. The head is really similar to his buddy. You know, maybe they're brothers from another mother. I guess you just never know. But anyhow, open mouth. I like doing the open mouth. I think it looks cool. That's what we got, though. Don't look too bad. But it's getting pretty dark. Let's see. I'm just checking out some of these here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, Possum. She has some cute stuff on there. She has her little bear that she carved. It's really, really cool. Really, really cool. Really, really like it. But anyway, so here's what we got, guys. We're going to come back on Thursday. And we're going to finish this guy up. And we'll hair him up and all that. And then I'll end up dragging at the house and finishing it. May even do all that at the same show. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I am good for Thursday because the boss lady says I'm not cooking this year and we're going out. So I'll be able to carve all afternoon anyway. But yeah, that's what we got. I mean, this is stepping out for me just a little bit at a time. Hey, Possum, appreciate that. But we'll hair this dude up Thursday, get it done, maybe come back in Sunday and finish it Sunday morning and get this finished. I don't know. I might even be able, it just depends on what Creation Dust is doing. But he's going to be on, I'm sure, tomorrow. So be sure and check him out. There's 99 of you here. Be sure and check out Creation Dust 777 tomorrow. Hey, Kat. Yeah, 100, man. That's awesome, isn't it? Sweet. Okay, guys. I'm going to catch you guys in 2 days. And actually, I'm going to put out a short about my cardinal. It's too dark for me to make it now, though. So I'll make it tomorrow and put that out tomorrow, a short about the cardinal. It's all finished up. My man, thing is awesome. It's the most complicated. Well, it really wasn't that complicated. But it's the most ornate, multi-piece. And, of course, I was copying off of what Josh did with the frog and the oak leaf and the acorn. I did with the cardinal and the morel mushroom and elm leaf, which would be stuff that's popular around here. All right, guys. Hey, we'll catch y'all Thursday. Be sure to check that short out tomorrow. We appreciate you guys watching. And as always, come back when you can stay later, you schmuck.